Welcome to Ignorance Unleashed with your host Salvatore Cavalieri. Step into Salvatore's bold and unapologetic take on today's news and its impact on real estate. In just 10 minutes, enjoy no-nonsense insights with a dash of humor and absurdity. Approved by his psychiatrist and wife because they agree he needs this outlet.
Hey. So today we're going to talk about short-term rentals. And actually, we're going to talk about experience I had recently that was very surprising. So let me give you some, background on the situation. All right. So as you know, I do long-term rentals. And the reason I do that is because I strongly believe that you make money cent by cent with time. Okay. And also, the experience has shown me that short-term rentals, it is kind of a management hotel. It has other set of priorities, other sets of business objectives, other sets of marketing. It's different rules, different things. It's a different business, okay? Really, that's what it is. Okay. So long-term rental, you invest in you make cash flow, maybe not the first year, the second year, but maybe the third one, you start making cash flow. But the most important determination is where that investment is going to go. You want to make sure that investment goes into a location, to a zip code, into an area that is growing, jobs growing, highways are growing, where you see movement of people going in because the place is exciting, it's growing, etc., etc. Okay? So, and for this particular client, back in 2019, he purchased a duplex, brand new spanking duplex. Okay, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2-car garage each side. So a total 8 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2-car garage, covered, beautiful corner lot, excellent. So this property has been rented several times with no problems and no issues whatsoever. Once it took longer to rent because some of the applications that came in didn't make the cut, didn't have the credit, etc., etc. Okay, so this particular client was cash flowing. Not only that, back then in 2019, he purchased a property at a very affordable interest rate. Okay, so he's cash flowing nicely. Well, anyway, so someone started talking to him and told him that the next best thing is to go to Orlando and go and purchase, of course, a short-term rental, which you know who they are, those big companies out there, that they're very famous. And he's going for it. So yesterday I got this surprising phone call. He was calling me, he asking me for a few stuff. I was like kind of suspicious already. Finally, I got to talk this. I decided I'm going to go into the short-term rental because the returns are much higher than what you are giving. Oh, okay. So you bought it for about $300,000 and now the property is almost $600,000. So you had an amazing return just in equity appreciation in this time being, 3-4 years at the most. No, it's the next thing because cash flow is so important. I want to make more cash flow. I did my numbers, except that he doesn't know well numbers because I remember. Okay, so I'm gonna go this thing and I'm gonna sell the duplex and then buy this next thing in Orlando. Okay. Well, okay. Well, I've sold and purchased multiple multi-families, including my own, almost 64 units back there. And I said to him, okay, excellent. Well, okay, see if that's your decision. Well, let me help you to market and sell your property. No, someone else, the same person that is going to help me do the short-term thing, it's going to help me for that. Okay, got it. Now, you can pick anybody that you want, but look at the track record of someone who deals constantly with multifamilies, buying and selling and managing. So if you're going to sell an investment property, the best person should be the manager that is selling the property. Why? Because I know the tenants. I know when leases are up. I know how to approach the tenants. It's delicate. Some of the tenants don't want to show properties. How are you going to do that? So there's a few particularities in rough patches that have to be prevented. Only experience gives you that. You didn't want to hear that. After someone got to his ear really, 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 really good, and he's on his own, fulfilling this dream. Okay. So short-term rentals, I just don't believe in them. But I have to say that some people have done well on those in specific markets, in a specific type of properties, with specific goals that you control really well your expenses. Okay. In the area here surrounding Orlando, there are thousands of short-term rentals available. You have permits, you have townhouses, you have homes, you have mega homes, you have everything. And all of them are competing for the same people, really. Okay, because everybody got in. Not only you have the major ones that they're doing Airbnb, but also you have other, even the hotel chains are getting into that or got into that too. Okay, so you're competing with all that. So this particular client, I remember that he was very picky on $100 for lawn care or $50 for this, or give me the invoice because the the compactor, the garbage thing went down and all that. So he's gonna be in a sea of shit, because when an Airbnb, you're gonna have furniture that breaks, things that disappear. You're gonna have a bunch of stuff. Okay, so much so that I don't like it that I had someone that I knew, she was into the short-term thing, and I said to her, you should be considering long-term because things happen. I said it, and it happened. Like 2 months later, she called me in a panic that the people that rented short-term were not living and doing something really bad to the property. Okay, so I said, hey, look, I cannot do anything. Call the cops. The cops came in, got the people out. When and she said, started go in. So I went in. I'm going to put a few of those pictures there. I went to the property. The property was trashed. Furniture broken, TVs on the floor. They removed all the smoke alarms. All the smoke alarms were removed. We had to change all the locks. It was a complete mess. Finally, she got it. She understood that she was taking a big risk by doing this. Okay? So then she converted that from short-term to long-term rental, and now she's renting her stuff. All right? So with that said, if you're going to get into the short rental market in Orlando, you need to be extremely competitive. That means that your property cannot be an average property. Okay, gone are the times that people will go in and just move in just because you have a bed or because you have nice, pillows. No. Nowadays, they're looking for an experience. They're looking for that Spider-Man room. They're looking for those Cinderella experiences, the Star Wars room, and that kind of stuff. Not the regular kind of thing. Yeah, you can have those, but then the rate is going to be this much, and a bunch of people will be there filling that space. So you're competing with other people that just didn't upgrade their properties. Okay, so much so, I have a friend of mine in the industry. To me, he's the leader in short-term rentals, preparing the home, kind of high-end stuff. Okay, I think the minimum to get into a short-term rental house, I'm talking about a house, is about $1 million. And how does the math come to that? Well, it's about $650,000 for the home. Plus, it needs to be tricked out. You need to buy the beds, you need to decorate, you need to bring Chewbacca back from wherever it is in California, put it in there. Then you have to trick it out. And that costs money. It is easily, that you need to put it out of your pocket, $150,000 to $200,000 just before that property hits the market. And my friend tells me, if we don't do that, the rental vacancy will be so high. So we need to do this much marble backsplashes in the kitchen. Actually, you have developers, which there are plenty here that they do short-term rentals, and in the kitchens, some of them have to be gutted, and you have to put this dream kitchen in order to charge a better rate in the hopes or having the property, rented more often, so you cash flow. Also, he told me the numbers of cash flow. It didn't impress me at all. Okay, so it didn't impress me at all for the risk you're taking, which is vacancies, rowdy crowd, damages. Yes, you may have insurance, but still the property is out of commission if it is damaged. Besides that, you have other people next to these properties. Here in Orlando, you have massive locations where you have probably 500, 400 houses that they're exclusively for the short-term rental market. Okay, in all these houses, they look the same. So if you have 2 beers and you want to put, you want to open the door, you most likely will go to the neighbor if the code is similar. Okay, so also zero privacy. You go to the pool and you're reading a newspaper. If you read a newspaper or a magazine and the person right next to it is doing a barbecue and you listen to the music and you smell his food, stuff like that. So it's not as pretty as it sounds. The numbers in general are not worth the effort. And again, I'm talking about Orlando. I don't know about the mountain. I don't know about the beach. But actually, talking about the beach, I was looking at a home at the beach, by the way, about a month ago, and still available. Still available on the beach, on the sand, and the price is decent. Okay? And I guess that we're in December, we're almost the end of the year, December, and this should be high season, right? So if they're freezing up north, then we should have here throngs of people renting this stuff. Well, no, that house is still available for that company that we all know. Okay, so I wish my client or ex-client the best of luck. Didn't ask for a second opinion. He just went for it without thinking much or asking for other thoughts, and he's going to regret it, sadly. I wish I am wrong, but being around doing this thing for a while, so I know that sometimes people just don't listen to good advice. But anyway, what can I do? It's going to be at the end your fault. Take care.